What's up, guys? This is Jacob Dodd again. I am making a two-parter. My first video ended up being 10 minutes long, and it had two different topics in it. This one will have three. So, as a sort of little tangent off of a topic brought up on FTM Brotherhood, my friend ending up Emery's collab channel. He used to be Chris Real Life. So by the way, if you are a subscriber to Chris Real Life, you need to go to Ending Up Emery and get on his new channel because he is still kind of mad that his old stuff has more views than his new stuff. But anyways, so that's me talking for him. But in terms of standing up for yourself, I did a video called It Gets Better, but You Have to Remove Labels, and that video has a lot to do with standing up for yourself. But I would say that there's different ways to stand up for yourself, and one of the ways that I'm learning is to not necessarily be silent, as in don't speak up when you feel like there's been an injustice, but learn how to time the things that you say so that you always have the upper hand no matter what the context. For instance, there's somebody close to me in my life who always tries to put me on a guilt trip for everything. Like, they owe me something and I'm asking for it back, what they owe me, and they're telling me that they have to go do this, and this, and it's personal, but it seems like they're constantly trying to dismiss me, even though I went out of my way to do something nice and give them what I had in a time when I wasn't using it, and now that I need it back, it's becoming a hassle. But anyways, so the way that I stand up for myself is not by being belligerent and going off and, flying off the handle and acting like a fool to get back what is rightfully mine. It is just to ignore the excuses and instead feed them the straight facts, because a lot of the time when you have that superior wisdom, as some people would say, it doesn't matter if people try to feed you all the bullshit in the world. If you can present a logical argument to them, a lot of the time they're dismantled. They can't come back from that, and they realize that they have to give in. I have this book called Get Anyone to Do Anything, and it's basically about how to be a master manipulative bitch, basically. But it's brilliant. But standing up for yourself is something that's so important, because if you let people walk all over you for your entire life, well, then how will you ever rise above oppression? How will you ever advance throughout, society? You need things in life, like status, if not like prestige. A lot of people are very concerned with those types of things, their reputation. Me particularly, I'm concerned with credibility. So that's why I go to college. That's why I want to get my degrees. That's why I want to write a book. That's why I want to study science and art and not just one or the other, because I feel like you need to be well-rounded and exposed to a lot of things in order to really have something to contribute in society. And contributing, knowing that you have something worthwhile, like your own mind or your own convictions, is the way that you really stand up for yourself. You follow what you believe is right, and that's called integrity. And if you have that, even if you're stubborn enough to believe that your views are right, which is really not okay, but if you are strong enough to stand up and fight for what you believe in, then I respect you. And a lot of the times, I wish more people could be relativists and stand up for everyone, including themselves, even if their beliefs clash or sort of contradict one another. Instead of arguing, it might be better to just kind of relax and realize that everybody has their own approach and their own ways of, feeling good about life. So I think that people need to be a little bit more passive on politics and religion and things of that nature. But like I said, that's just a tangent on standing up for yourself. Um, my next topic is getting my life together. By that, I just mean that the reason that I started transitioning in the first place is because I know that there is a great divide between my body and my brain. I have, like I said in my previous video, always known that I was male. I've also always known a lot of things about myself. I've known that I wanted to travel and learn foreign language and musical instruments and to be a poet. I mean, certain things about me are just natural and easy to come by. And I mean, not musical instruments, but writing definitely. And I want to use all of my talents and all of my natural ability and just enhance it. I realize that females can do anything that males can do. There's no question about that. But the point was, how could I be a representative of being whole, hence my holistic profession, the career that I am in at the moment? How could I advocate being 100% unified when I every day fight with this 50-50 split of whether or not I ID as female or male? And it's not even mostly my own personal question. It's like society is constantly questioning me whether I'm male or female, and I can tell them that I'm a guy till I'm blue in the face, but it's just a matter of they have to get to know me just like my family did, and they have to see how I am over time and realize that yes, I am male. And while the binary is so frivolous and arbitrary, is that the word I want to use? Arbitrary. That's the word. The gender binary is really arbitrary. I think I was trying to say obituary, but anyways, like I was getting at, I just feel like the areas of study and practice that I want to go into in my life are definitely male fields, and me being a male, I feel that I owe myself the privilege of being on the same level and being able to compete with them. And my music class really puts that in my face, and it's very agitating. But most of the people that want to be like music producers are men, and even Mozart or one of the other famous composers had made a point about maleness having to do with more logic and reason, and those types of things are definitely necessary in composition of musical structure. But anyways, that's also just another little tangent. One of the things that I was talking to my therapist about is not that I'm giving into the patriarchy per se, but it's just that in order for people to listen to what I have to say about being a man in society, and really setting that example and being an upstanding citizen, doing my volunteer work, working with the public for their greater health and welfare, there's no way I could do any of that and brag about being such a good man if I'm not a man. And I can't personally say that I'm a good woman because I've never said that I was a woman. I have tried to embrace that concept of me attempting to fit in that society and that gender role is just not for me. And that is my time and my piece. So I will talk to you all later. All right. Love you.